Here we go, 1v1, Terran vs Protoss on Radeon 1.0. I have not played for a while, so my buddy Sidarta messaged me to ask if he wanted to play.
Orders, Captain. Affirmative. Roger that.
And so here we are. I don't know how I'm gonna format this video, if it's just gonna be gameplay. Maybe I'll try to do a tips.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
For your absolute noob, you know what I mean?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCP good to go, sir.
TVP is my favorite matchup because I have the most practice doing it, 500 games, 500 plus games, so just 1v1 TVP. I suck at TVZ and I suck at TVT, but I'm a lot better at this. So I guess the first thing I would say to players is never stop producing SCVs. It's a big thing.
Yes, sir.
Never stop. So my top two tips for how I got better at Starcraft Broodwar was
Orders, Captain.
never stop producing SCVs and do not supply block.
Yes, sir.
Do those two things, should be pretty good. A lot of 1v1 scenarios, you want to wall. Your instincts are going to be to wall as a Terran player.
SCP good to go, sir.
Um,
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir.
because you're used to playing big game hunters, I'd assume, if you're watching me. Because I'm a pretty big noob.
SCP good to go, sir.
My content I want to be for new players, because I'm new. I'm barely D rank.
I read you. Yes,
I would say my TVP is probably D+, and then everything else is E+.
SCP good to go, sir. Right away, sir.
This is just a standard open, but we don't want to supply block. That's all we want. I supply block slightly here, so that's 2 seconds I was not gaining materials. And we're going to scout. I'm not sure if Radion's a 4-player map or a 2-player map, but just do a box scout. I don't know, nothing crazy. I like to check mid too, to make sure there's no 2-gate proxies coming. Because a lot of lower players will try more cheesy stuff.
Not enough minerals.
But as you rise in the ranks, you'll see a lot more, from watching professionals or whatever, you don't see a lot of different cheese. You don't see a lot of rush strategies, more so. You'll see pressure and stuff for them to try to get W's and stuff like that, but there's no all-ins in the early game.
Reporting for duty.
So
SCP good to go, sir.
yeah, keep that in mind. You're gonna have to be ready for cheeses as a
Right away, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
on the lower levels, but
Good to go, sir.
that's just the rite of passage. I feel when you
Roger that. I can't build there.
So I'm gonna cut here because I don't want to stop my economy, and that's just gonna risk I'm gonna have to take. He scouts me,
Good to go, sir. Orders,
and you want to keep on that probe because he's gonna try to harass your SCVs. Now we got this, so I'm probably gonna do a super safe 2-factory expand because I forgot to take gas off the factory here. So I'm gonna be opening up a little bit more aggressive just to try to counterplay
Not enough minerals.
an aggression like this.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. SCP
Your
good to go,
forces
sir.
are under attack.
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
So I don't know if you noticed that I don't have any
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Orders, Captain.
I don't know if you noticed that I don't have any Marines yet. Let's just hope he doesn't.
SCP good to go, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Yes, sir.
He's got a Dragoon up.
SCP good to go, sir. Roger that. I read you.
Shit, I forgot to check to see if he had an expansion.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. I read you.
And now this is really hyper imperative that I do not.
You want a piece of me, boy? I read you. Job finished.
This is your run-of-the-mill, super basic, super
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
basic.
SCP good to go, sir.
Add-on, not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, so I did slightly supply block here.
Not enough minerals.
And with this amount of force, I can stop what he's got, kind of. So I did finally get his probe. I'll put this back to mine, and I will send this guy down to scout again. Having vision of your opponent, that is a super imperative. Whoops.
Received.
That is super imperative.
SCP good to go, sir.
Something on your mind? I dig.
And I'll go tank.
Not enough
Yes,
minerals.
sir.
Not enough minerals.
I'm going.
And Vulture now.
Not
And
enough
I'm gonna try to go for like
minerals.
2 tanks.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Buddy, please stop.
What do you want? No problem.
Stop, buddy.
Oh, is that it?
Okay, so he's got Dragoons.
Your forces are under attack.
I read
And we just need to get these we just need to get mines up to contain him until he gets observers at this point.
a piece of me, boy.
Eli, please get away.
Orders, Captain? Ready to roll out.
And he's pushing back.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, is that it?
Research complete.
Sir. I read you, sir. Something on your mind?
So he'll probably win this, I think.
Bring it on. Jacked up and good to go. What do you want? Identify target. I read you, sir. What do you want? Reporting for duty. Roger that. Reporting for duty. Yeah? I read you, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Something on your mind? I dig. Yeah, I'm going.
And I don't have siege mode yet, so that was smart of him to set that up to see, so he can see what I got.
I dig. Job's finished. Orders, sir. I read you.
Not
I
enough
read you,
minerals.
sir. I dig. No problem.
And I'm not sure what the expos are supposed to be or anything like that, but I'm kind of fully committing to like
Sir. Something on your mind?
so I need to change this to 2. My hotkeys are important too. Sorry, this is just kind of like out of nowhere. I'm just trying to remember to say things as I'm doing them. I feel like my siege mode is super late,
I read you. Roger that.
but that's okay if there's not a lot of super big aggression. If he went one base like 5 gateway or something like that instead of like a big expansion, I don't know. I'm just trying to contain at this point, but I'm just kind of freestyling.
Sir.
I'm not very, very good.
Is that it? I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Ready to roll out. Good to go, sir. Orders,
Not enough minerals.
I have this now. Let's cut that and get a comsat going just in case he gets like, and then let's go for the armory right away too. I don't know. The last time I played Sidarta too, knowing your opponent's going to help a lot too, like how they play. Like Sidarta, I don't think goes for like a lot of Reaver drops or GTs or something like that. So I'm kind of banking on that as well. So knowing your opponent is also a really big tip, but he's a big lagger as well. But that allows me to like rebalance myself, and that's fine. But yeah, looking at the map, we're 7 minutes in. I'm really late on a lot of stuff, but again, like I said, I'm a D player, E player. I'm not going to drop him. I just hope he comes back because I would really like this to just be played. I'll just cut this out. Says he exited, so I think he DC'd. That sucks. Okay, so then I guess to recover this video, we're just going to look at the map. Black sheep wall. Can I do that? No. Let's just see what he had.
Yeah, I'm going.
Just scout this out.
I'm finished.
So this would have been a good spot to mine to see if he was like expanding this way.
Is that it?
And at this point, I would have probably tried to... Oh, he was committing. So he was ready to push up with everything.
Something on your mind?
That's all he had. So he was in the middle of pushing and then dropped. That's good to know.
What do you want?
He had 1 Dragoon. Okay, so he blocked. He was going to block the Vulture run by because I was planning on doing a Vulture run by. And he did start his expansion.
Upgrade complete.
So this was like...
Is that it?
I needed to do damage to him to still be in the game. If we like see him here.
What do you want? Yeah? SCV good
let's just see what he was teching into, see if I was correct in predicting what he was going to do. So that, you know, at this point, too, you know, you'd be taking your expansion or something like that. And just laying mines all over the map, just to kind of get vision and just know where he is. And again, like I said before, never stop building SCVs and never supply block. So, like, at a certain point when you hit, like, your 2 factory and you start to fit this stuff in, you want to, like, make sure that you're just building supply depots and you just never supply block. Just do not supply block. Do not supply block and just keep building SCVs. For any new player, those are the 2 main things that held me back as a player and being able to play the game. So, like, it's just paramount. It's such a simple thing, but, like, even it took me so very long to understand the gravity of it. And then other things to add into the mix then, when you're doing this, is like unit production, whatever, holding rallies, you know, hotkeying and holding rallies. I'm trying to think. Don't worry about like so much about like microing perfectly. Terran's like also really nice for not having to micro so well if you just want to hold positions with your tanks and stuff. But as we can see here, he was going for robotics. I don't see an observatory. I don't see any of that yet. So he was just going kind of like a 3-gate gateway man into an expo. But then now his we were right neck and neck. Is what I'm saying. So that we were like, I don't know if you saw that while I was playing, but you want to go like to make sure that like if the I went to rally right here, so I could hold this position and re-rally to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you go like that.
What do you want? Yeah?
And just keep mining the map, because, like, oh, this is kind of scattered now, so another thing.
No problem. Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Well, whatever.
All right, bring it on.
I think I covered a lot.
All right, bring it on.
At this point, like, the mines, and then me being late on the siege mode was because I was kind of, like, gambling. Being super late on siege mode, getting this just in case we had observers. Right. So then, like, I had, you know, that's why I was kind of committing to more of an army build, and then I set the rallies here, like I said before. And then when I saw that he was pushing up with his units, I didn't forget. This has screwed me in the past. You know, you keep your producers on the hotkeys before you get a lot of army. So you don't want to, like, worry about hotkeying armies and stuff. And like unit positions or whatever, you want to worry about like your reinforcements. So like you can click and drag because this is small enough that you can like bring it back, but you just want to make sure not to mess up your rallies. And then like also as a Terran player too versus Protoss, like outside of like once they start mass dragooning or whatever, it's like after 8 Marines, they dramatically become worse and worse and worse and worse. Unless you're going a Marine medic build too or whatever, but you know, then I just like I had the reinforcements just mine up because I knew that like at the timing that he didn't have any observers to push my mines back, and even if he did, it would have slowed him down tremendously, allowing me to come back and then throw down my rally points right here, which would allow me to then take a position like this. Because once I have this, you can't just come up and snipe my mines because it gives me vision and I can just snipe your motherfuckers, and then you just put your mines on the sidelines here to try to see where they're going, and then just try to maybe have a scout like one vulture wherever he is, and just have him like run around the map and look for secret bases because Protoss players like to do that a lot too. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, so I'll do one more too, and then also post that the next day or something.